All righty, all right. See. Yeah. Let watch this video. And welcome to my screen. Let me see if I got to respond about this, but I gotta know, why do people dislike Killer Mike so much, man? It's crazy, man. It's serious. But let's check it out.
Five. You're supposed to be so revolutionary. Why would you compare that situation to the mafia? You know how many mafia people snitch? You fucking idiot. What are you even talking about? They are the leaders of snitching.
Damn.
How you feel about that?
I accept my correction.
And you know something, they expect people expect that, how can I say it? Everybody not perfect. Everybody not gonna, give you the right answer or give you the opinion that you might think you need or to have to accept that, oh, he right or he wrong. But that his opinion, and then he might been wrong with the wrong information. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, God.
You're absolutely right. The mob members have been absolute rats and fucking snitching. I was more talking about a golden era of mobsterism at a time where the mob viewed themselves as their own government and they were going. Now, what's happened is our government agencies like the CIA and others have worked with the mafia at times. There was a time where, especially during the Cuban Missile Crisis, and they thought Cuba and communism was invade. The mafia, I believe maybe the Kennedy administration worked with America. Say, hey man, we need our crime clean. We don't want communists in our crime. So your government has cooperated with the mafia, period, as a bigger, and you got rats. But I will say this, I am revolutionary, so I accept your correction. And I say that what I meant was, when I was taught non-snitching by my mother, who was an outlaw, and by my dad, who worked for the state.
And that's something that we love doing in the community. Like, keep that thing real. Don't snitch. If you snitch, you're a rat. You know what I'm saying? You telling on somebody. It's sad because it happened a lot in our community, man. We'll see the crime. We'll see people, something happen, man, and would not said nothing. That's some weird stuff for real, man. But yeah, let's get back to killing.
They both told me the same explanation. You don't tell a tale. You don't rat. Unless people touch your privacy. People touch your privacy, you tell. But they both told me it's not your job to help the state. That's not your job. And my aunt, who had been a Panther-aligned woman, my Aunt Jenny, let me know that it is not your job to help the state, and there's no problem $5 worth of gas and a book of matches can't fix. And she was of the mind state, fuck snitching, burn that shit to the fucking ground. So I'm kind of in that.
Is that crazy? Burn it to the ground, even though we saw something wasn't right. Now, let me make that clear. We saw something that wasn't right, wasn't cool. Don't snitch. We used to say, you snitch get stitches, and that was for real too. If you snitch, boy, it can become problems. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Where I understand what you're saying. So from a revolutionary standpoint, I'm against snitching because I think that I've seen Mumia Abu-Jamal in my lifetime, Geronimo Pratt in my lifetime. I've seen Imam Jamil Al-Amin. I've seen all of these men have an opportunity to, at some point in their life, betray the revolution, and they did not. So I think that black people should define no snitching in the way that we did in the 60s and 70s. And
yeah, snitches have not benefited at all. They having no snitching. If you snitch, I feel that you telling the truth about something. Can you imagine how many families who got called up, sons, daughters, somebody getting killed, and the information, but you don't want to go back and say nothing because you'll be a snitch? I mean, it just don't benefit, man, at all. So yeah, man.
And that's in solidarity with one another against this wicked and evil, cruel government and system. That was the man who owned the gambling house the man who owned the nightclub and the man who owned a Fortune 500 company within our confines of our community. We all understood that this government is against us. So when I say no snitching, or when I am not an advocate for it, my thing is, if I was taught, if you do the crime together, boys, you're going to do the time together. And my grandfather helped me understand niggas going to tell. So do crime by your goddamn self if you're going to do crime. But otherwise, I don't think we have an organized enough structure to justify even the thinking of no snitching from a street perspective. I think if it's ever going to work, it's only going to work in a way that's revolutionary. So I accept your correction, Yaya Dean. And I hope you forgive me and we get back to some revolutionary shit. You come to Bankhead Seafood, I give you a free fish sandwich.
We ain't giving him no free fish sandwich.
Yes, I am. Because that's what you do. You accept correction. That's what. Fuck the mafia. On some real shit. That's not. Did you feel
like you needed to address that?
Yeah. I mean, not online. No, I was smoking weed. Probably
about that neck,
looking over balcony.
About that neck.
A lot of time y'all niggas be hearing me. I have to get a phone call. Yeah, nigga, I be exploring. You see what I find my wife is? I got a cute little puppy. I be fucking looking at my puppy, doing all kind of wild shit.
Hey man, maybe we shouldn't do this episode.
Go ahead. Killer Mike, wow, man. But I'm going to tell you, I want to add a little more with this snitches, man. And we were taught this from baby on up, you know what I'm saying? Snitches. I'm not going to lie. I used to share with my son, my godson, and say, hey, don't be up here snitching. You know what I'm saying? They took that to the heart because they used to always hear me say that. But when I sat back and thought about it, I'm like, nah, that wasn't cool sharing that with them, because if they saw something, guess what? They ain't going to snitch. And we had the whole character of you snitch. I mean, you weak. You know what I'm saying? You snitch out to white people. Like you said, the government, we thought they all were together. But at the same time, we're hurting us as a community. If we didn't snitch, if we saw something, we should have said something, man. Only real heroes, man. Be real talk, baby. Real heroes, man, who really tell the truth, what really happened. You know what I'm saying? So that snitch game, man, is so weak, man. Really weak. And people die with that. People, man, I would do time, baby, so I don't snitch. I ain't gonna tell you who did it. And it's just sad, man. But yeah, I go back to that, Killer Mike. I'm trying something new. I used to be playing the video game, but I'm finna start doing responding or how I react, or I just sit back and let the video go, baby. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be doing some random things with it. So, but hey, let's get back to it.
Because he hadn't took his medicine.
At all.
We saw he was kind of going over the edge.
No, I'm just saying, what do y'all think I'm doing? I'm just saying, like, it's your.
Well, we don't even want to read. We don't even want to read the next comment.
What do you think I'm doing?
The next comment is from.
People also got to understand, these just only different with Killer Mike, with a lot of these celebrities and athletes and the people in the different status of bracket of making money. They just got more money. You know what I'm saying? They got more money. They got more opportunity, what they want to do when you have money. And sometimes people just hold the people, these celebrities, these stars, to their word, and they think everything they said, man, they like, man, they the real deal, man. They telling the truth, and people die by these folk word. Hey, man, they just regular people, man. They not perfect, man. They just like us. The only difference, they might got a little more money. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man.
Kawan and Country. It says, Killer Mike is a hate ass nigga.
They got a comment together.
Yeah.
Joint account. That's crazy.
They done joined us.
Yeah.
They got their own podcast. Killer Mike is a hate ass nigga. That shit gonna blow up too.
Hey, boy, people, man. Hey, people, man. Whoo. I know what a lot of the comments and how people feel about Killer Mike. It's crazy, but people entitled with their own opinion. I'm going to let this video continue, but I just want to respond in between a lot of these things of my opinion. You know what I'm saying? You might not even feel where I'm coming from. You might call me old hating ass Negro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just telling you how I feel. That he just another person, man. Just hey, he entitled with his opinion, he believes. Sometimes, man, we gotta stop holding these people to their word, man. That's just me, man.
Man, niggas who break hearts and let the Lord down. They might feel that way about me, man. You know what did I say, man?
I didn't have
My own
nothing to do with
homeboys talk crazy to me. I don't know what y'all niggas think. My partners talk. Hey, man, I'm sorry. I'm not a hating ass nigga, but for the niggas I've hated on, my partners, I'm sorry.
Have you ever hated on somebody?
I hated on my partners. Apparently, by hating standards, what we looked up, what I did was hate. I thought it was just a slight. Like I like my partner for being a player in his past days. I think my partner who let the Lord down, that was the best thing to do for him.
Have you ever hated like a Dirty Mac?
All the time.
Oh,
What? Hated? This nigga?
That's crazy.
What? They're low.
We're reading the comments
I'm just saying you. I'm just saying I never like Dirty Mac to hate it.
I don't think so, but they did teach me early on all's fair in.
Love and war.
Yeah, but what if you don't love her? Like, what if that nigga loved her, or he could have possibly?
No, I
loved-
never did no shit
You
like
done
that.
Dirty Mac.
Yeah, if that's what a dirty Mac is, no.
Yeah,
no.
if you love her, you're supposed to let her be.
You got to think though, when you're young, a lot of times women are trying to figure out who they really gonna fuck with, so they fucking with a couple of them.
Is that true?
And then they'll put you in the cross.
Is that true?
I don't know.
And then a dude will be
No,
like,
come on. Now, I'm doing
yeah.
do women do women have a pair or a lineup? Like you got a pair
No.
lineup?
No.
roster.
I don't mean it now.
A roster.
Because you like my sixth sister at this point, right? So you
No, I don't.
run. Would
I
you?
don't.
Have you ever ran a lineup?
No.
The girls like if let's
You
say
never ran a lineup?
Look
You ain't
at
never ran.
her.
You ain't
Look
never
at her
had me
face.
coming off the mix, like for real.
Here we go with this bullshit.
So it was okay. It was okay when it got turned on me being the
He goes
dirty
to
Mac.
bullshit.
Now that it's on her, she looking like.
I prepare the questions.
But the women
answer
like Dirty Mac. Let's say like it's two dudes, one dude trying to holler, then another nigga come around like
The
hey,
nice
you should-
guy.
Yeah, oh, not even nice guy.
No,
like
he's-
you shouldn't holler at this nigga. You know, like
That's
he
crazy.
X,
No,
Y,
that's
Z.
lame.
lame.
That's
That's
crazy.
super
That's
lame.
Dirty Mac though.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
lame.
No, I never
Yeah.
did that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know that nigga XYZ, then he come through, slide through there.
Yeah. That's lame.
I know who that is. So I know who do that.
Oh yeah, your partner.
Chill out.
Yeah, your partners, man. Hey.
All right, what's the next?
They do some dirty stuff, but yeah.
What's the next one, man?
Mike is such a hypocrite. LOL. We don't have to address that.
Yeah, I don't think.
I don't even want
know
you
what
to
that's
address.
about. Yeah, what was that one about? What was that one?
I don't.
Yeah, that's sometimes you gotta go. You gotta.
Oh,
do
now
better.
here's a compliment. This
What?
one of like.
I think where that might come from is a lot of dealing with politics. Some people feel some type of way when Killer Mike, have his opinion about a candidate and he run with him. And a lot of people said, well, why you didn't support this candidate? And now you going back talking about you wish you would support that candidate, but you support that candidate. So that become a problem. So yeah, that where that hypocrite might come from. I'm just saying, but yeah.
I only
talk to
compliment.
him. Okay, let's go. Where we at?
From Mr. Jack 6087.
All right.
Great information, Mike. Keep educating and believing in black people.
I believe in you, Lord.
But
I know. I
thought you just
co-founded
said you
this.
gave up on him.
I wanted him. But that's why I went into business with Ramsey. You got your white guy with good hair.
Oh, man.
You
Ain't
got
nothing
you got
good
two
about
black.
him.
Killer Mike always been a person that I remember once upon a time, following him, how he, see things and, about you should have he called people across the aisle their allies, like other race. You should have another person on the cross the aisle as an ally. So when you want to get things done, get a job done, taking care, you have that person that y'all come together. But some people don't believe that. Some people don't believe that you should go across the aisle and give you an ally as another race or a white person. They feel that you should do work among black people. So that's just my opinion. Let me be clear with that. So nobody jump on me and tell my man, what you talking about, man? I'm just saying that where they get a little mixed up with Killer Mike in the past, that some people believe, man, you need to do work among black people. And I think he do a lot of work with black people. I think he do a lot of people, a lot of good work, man. A lot of donation, a lot of, show up time when it come down to black people. But some people feel different. Some people got a different opinion about that. But yeah.
Women behind you, you gonna make it. As a whole, sometimes if it was just me, you, and Mo,
It's a good team.
I'm out. I've tried this before. This didn't work. Gangs didn't proliferate and make businesses. Nope, we failed. But we got a diverse. We got DEI hires here.
That's crazy.
We're doing our thing.
Go ahead, Ash. You read something.
All right. We have from 4545 go -E9T. That's probably not even a username for real. But anyway, he says, or she says, Killer Mike says he's intelligent, but he says, damn, when this man said he wouldn't vote for Luke. Stop voting for people just because you like them. Clowns, would your doctor be your doctor because you like them? No.
So you know where we going with that, Sam.
Medical license. You need to use punctuation, whoever this is.
4545
Yeah.
Yeah.
No medical license, you just like them. Then we wonder why shit is effed up. He's known for making X-rated music. Why would any person with common sense vote for him because of that? The hell with education.
Oh,
Once upon a time, I remember I think I responded and said, man, Killer Mike, man, you should run for president, man, because the brother's very intelligent, man. I mean, people gonna have their own opinion about things, man, how they feel, but he's very knowledgeable a lot of things, man. And I thought, hey, why not? Let keep it real. Who's the president we got now? They keep that thing real, man. Come on now. What the president we got now, man? That the one we got right now with the administrator and everything, man, it's bad. Very bad. So when I mentioned I was in comment, you reply back, but some people went off on me and said, how dare you can tell him he should run for president, man. He is trash, man. He's a betrayer, man. He didn't carry on with Stacey Abrams. I'm saying her name, Miss Stacey. He didn't, tag along when she was trying to run for governor of Georgia. Oh man, it was bad. It should have been GA preach hate comment, because I got some hate comment that night. It was great, but hey, let's get back to it.
But does Killer Mike ran for office?
Okay.
No, they're talking about Luke, Uncle Luke.
Oh.
So let's unpack that.
Okay.
All right. Hold on.
Oh, they talking about Uncle Luke. Yeah, Uncle Luke was finna run for office. I don't know if he's still there, but my bad. I thought they were talking about Killer Mike, but a lot of people did think Killer Mike should run for office, or run for some type of office, local level, federal level, something. So, because he's very knowledgeable when it comes down to politics. But, but yeah.
Killer Mike proved he was intelligent before I said I was intelligent. I proved I was intelligent at Harrington Daycare Center, Carey Heights Elementary School, Frederick Douglass High School, and entering into Morehouse. Proved I wasn't as intelligent by dropping out of Morehouse, but ultimately I did the right thing, and I hire a lot of people now who go to colleges as vast as Morehouse and MIT and stuff, right? So intelligence is something that also is subjective. I'm intelligent by way of book knowledge. If I had to put a water pump on a car today, could not do it. So I don't value what you consider the intelligence you're talking about any more than I value the wisdom of my grandfather that he gave me. I promote voting for Luther Campbell not because I like him and he made X-rated music that I liked, and your mama liked too. Your daddy probably made you to a Luke record because you're young, because you don't know this. Luther Campbell, Larry Flint, Dick Gregory, Hugh Hefner, and Lenny Bruce have probably fought harder for your First Amendment rights than any politician you've ever thought you liked or loved. Lenny Bruce was a comedian.
See, I didn't know that. See, didn't know that.
Hugh Hefner owned Playboy magazine. The other man I named was the owner of Hustler magazine. And you have Luther Campbell. Yeah, Larry Flint was a Hustler magazine. Dick Gregory was a person to break the color barrier and play comedy in the Playboy clubs, which Hugh Hefner owned. He allowed to integrate before integration was even. And you have Luther Campbell, who in my lifetime, see, in everybody's lifetime, there's somebody that challenges the status quo. If this was the 1900s, it might be Eugene Debs of Lucy Parsons, right? If it was the 70s or 80s, it might be that gay mayor who they had out in California, in San Francisco. Milk, was it Harvey Milk or something like that? Or but Milk. But everyone has someone. In my lifetime, I saw two major things when it came to First Amendment. I saw a basketball player not be willing to stand up for the Pledge of Allegiance, for the pledge or the playing of the national anthem, because he's protesting what was going on. Suffered for it. And that man now is coaching and playing in the Big Three, and history proved him right. Luther Campbell.
I think he's talking about Chris Jackson. If I'm right, Chris Jackson. I might be wrong, but I think that's who you're talking about.
Stood on the First Amendment at a time where conservative politics in Southern Florida tried to nail him to the wall. And not only because he was a performer, he was a successful business person, and he influenced local politics in a way that they did not like down there. I saw him stand up for every American's rights, along with a young Jewish attorney who was out of Thurgood Marshall's office at that time, and she now sits on the Supreme Court. I want someone who hasn't just said, I believe in the First Amendment. I want someone who has fought for my First Amendment rights. I want someone who not knows of a Supreme Court justice, but has fought in the trenches with a Supreme Court justice. I want someone who does not pontificate about how you help children, but for the last 40 years has helped children in the South Florida community through sports and academics. I want someone who's man enough to be broken in front of the public and say, I've had a broken relationship and I fixed this relationship with these people. This is how it's happened. I want someone that understands the turmoil of stuff like divorce and fatherhood and child support. I want a real man, perfections and imperfections in Congress coming out of Florida. And I want more real people, including people like you. 4545 GO E9T.
Yeah.
Because
Shout
whoever,
out.
you aren't even brave enough to put your Abby picture. I don't even know who you are, what you look like. And I think that's a shame.
And shout out Luke for helping me through puberty, because I used to be on home watching the box.
Killing yourself.
Not, waiting for that
Playing dice.
035, that Luke
Playing
video come on the screen.
Yeah, Luke, but again, that's why Luke will get his vote. I'm back to Luke. Luke he's been a pillar in his community, man. So we're gonna keep advocating for Luke 454.
All right. That was it. Hey, something I just learned I didn't know. I mean, will I vote for Luke? No, man. I mean, could he be in worse than the one we got in office now? I'm just saying. The one we got in office, man, is pretty bad. I'm just gonna keep it real, man. But I don't know, Luke. Interesting. But hey, thank you for watching. I will be doing this sometime, every other night, responding or reacting. So this is something new I'm gonna be doing. I used to be playing games, but I love to talk. Y'all gonna learn. I love to talk, man. I love, especially when I watch on video, because and I want to always be clear. It's my opinion. Everybody might got a different opinion. Everybody might not respect everybody's opinion. So hey, this is something I'm be doing new. And I will see y'all next time. And can I click that? Okay. And hope y'all have a good night. Thank you for in here watching the video and listening my response or my react of the videos. So this is something new I'm gonna be doing, trying to get into the routine. And I think I'm gonna do a good job in this. So, but yeah, have a good night. I will talk to y'all later.